What's up, everybody? It is Monday, April 6th, 2020, and I know 2020 for most of us, well, the whole world at this point, is starting off to a very rocky start, okay? Anyway, I haven't done any videos like this in a few weeks, maybe about a month or so, and I just feel like it's needed now more than ever to give you a little motivation, okay? So without further ado, please be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your boyfriend, share with your granddaddy, share with your granddaddy. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment, share. Shout out to all of my new subscribers. How are you doing? Shout out to all of my new Instagram followers. How y'all doing? Be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to share with your friends so I can get some new friends so we can make some be friends when we're out the house. Anyway, if you know this setup, you know that I'm coming with something to talk about, okay? And I usually have my blue notebook, but today I got my handy dandy AP dusty notebook that I took notes in because I just cannot find my other blue notebook, but that's all right. And I have my windows open because it's so beautiful outside. So if you hear some cars going down the street, I live on the main road, don't even worry. I just heard one. Don't even worry about it. They could come in and be with us too. No, they can't. Too soon. Anyway. Listen, I know right now we're living in a crazy world, or what feels like to be living in a crazy world. Our whole world has changed in a matter of weeks. Everything has stopped. Everything has ceased. We can't see our friends. We can't hang out. We can't go to the bar. We can't even go to church and shout on Easter Sunday. Okay? We can't do none of it. None of it. They even shut down a wolf. Hey, listen, I'm not even going to get on that. Oh, y'all get on my nerve. But anyway, I got on this cute fly shirt. It's you can't really see it the way I got the camera set up, but it says love is the new black, and I purchased this from my BFF over at It's Lawyer Bay. Go to her Instagram, follow. All of the proceeds from these t-shirts are going to, did somebody just throw something at my window? Are going to coronavirus victims. I'm not sure how she's dispersing the profit or whatever to what victims and how they come or whatever, but the proceeds are going to something good. It's not all her. And I love my little shirt. Love is the new black, baby. Get you a black man, a good black man, a strong black man, okay? Anyway, like I said, we're living in a crazy world, or what feels like we're living in a crazy world right now. Everything is upside down, and we are stuck in the house until further notice. That's just what it is. But this downtime is about sacrifice. At this point, I'm not gonna say I don't care about going outside, because I do want to go outside, I do want to hang out, I do want to go to church, I do want to go to brunch and all that good stuff, but I do want people to be healed of this virus, and I do want people to stay safe, and I don't want anybody that I know to catch it, even though I've already had family members who have had the virus and who has recovered from the, oh, thank you Jesus, who have recovered from the virus. Anyway, but in the meantime, in between time, we are in the house. Most of us are working from home. Most of us are still receiving income from our jobs, although we're not physically going into a building or into a school or into a restaurant. But most of us are not being paid. Most of us are not, you know, just sitting at home collecting checks and all that good stuff. So in the meantime, in between time, we have to stay motivated, and we have to keep our spirits up, and we have to do all that good stuff. So I am here today, baby, I feel like I'm real, I feel like, you know, I'm one of those ladies that, you know, real holistic. I burn sage and stuff. That's not me, but I feel like these earrings and this ponytail and this motivational video is giving me that. But that's neither here nor there. So today I'm coming to y'all with 5 ways to stay motivated during this quarantine, okay? I see a lot of posts how 2020 is being canceled. I see a lot of posts how people are like, you don't have to learn anything new because we're going through, and yes, I agree with that. We are going through something, so we do need to take the time to, you know, process everything. And it's taking us longer than most people sometimes because we don't like to be told what to do. Some of us don't even go outside, but now that we're being told we can't, we want to go outside. But that's neither here nor there. So listen, while we're in this house, while most of us aren't working, while most of us don't have anything to do, some people don't have kids, so some people are not running after their children. Some people are, you know, we don't have anything to do, and it's hard because it can bring on a depression. It can bring on, you know, cloudiness, darkness, cabin fever, all of that good stuff. We want to, you know, not abide by the rules and we just want to go out anyway, but we can't, y'all. We got to stay safe and we got to stay healthy. So listen, y'all know when I have my blue notebook, I got notes, but like I said, I don't have my blue notebook today. I really need to find it because it has lots of important information in there. But I have my dirty AP book from work and I have it upside down. But anyway, in this book, I wrote down a couple of notes on 5 ways that I stay motivated, and I like to share them with you all. Now, I ain't Peter Pawpaw for nobody, and I ain't trying to sell no miracle water, and I ain't TD Jakes. So I ain't trying to preach, and, you know, I don't got no word. I don't got, you know, I do got a Bible on the bed. But, you know, I ain't going to tell you to open your Bibles to Ephesians or nothing. But I am a woman of faith, and I do believe in faith. And I am trying to practice having faith over fear, and that is a little tough to do right now in this time. So I've come up with 5 things that help me stay motivated. So I'm going to share them with you all and hope you can take them and not be offended by them, or you can take them and use them. For some reason, everybody's offended by any. I don't know. Anyway, number 1 is choose days not to watch the news and focus on something positive. Listen, I tried this last week. And so the week before last, I stayed on the news every day. I always watched the White House briefings. I always watched Fauci. I always watched Governor Cuomo give his briefing because I have many family members who live in New York. I have plenty of friends who live in New York. And I was like, I need to know what's going on up there. Da 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 da. And after a while, baby, I was just getting sad. Okay, sad for no reason. It's nothing that I can do. I'm not Jesus the Christ. So I would watch anyway, and it would just bring down my whole day. So last week, after the week I had of watching the news, I specifically chose days or chose things to look at on the news. And that helped me a lot to focus on something positive. Okay, Monday I woke up, I did not watch the news. But I'm recording this video. Or I chose days, I pick and chose days that I want. So I watch the news like every 3 days. So I do, however, I check on Maryland numbers and cases specifically for my state and my county. And PG County, y'all need to sit down. And DC. Anyway, but I chose specific days to not watch the news. Picking and choosing my days on which days I wanted to watch the news really, really, really helped. Because on the days that I didn't watch the news, it felt like a regular day. It felt like nothing else was going on in the world. You know, I didn't feel like all they were talking about is coronavirus because I didn't watch. I didn't plug my mind into being programmed into, oh, I gotta turn on the news, I gotta see what's going on now. You do need to know what is going on in the world. So if it's something big that's happening, of course you need to know about it. You want to turn it on, or you want to hear about it from your friends or from your family. So take heed to it, but don't put that in your brain every single day. It will almost take you down faster than this virus, okay? I ain't no doctor. I don't work for John Hopkins. I ain't Dr. Fauci. Baby, I'm not even Dr. Pepper. But I do know when you plant that stuff in your head every day, it takes a toll on your mental health. I'm not Dr. Sherry. I ain't yall, and I ain't fixing no lives. So all I do know that when you watch that every day, you can taint your mental health. And that will bring on even more heaviness on top of what's going on in the world. So I pick and choose which days I want to watch the news. But like I said, I do look at my numbers every day for my state and for my city. And that's it. I don't watch anything else. I don't see how many deaths occurred over the US. I don't see how many deaths occurred over the world. I choose. And I'm just telling you that's a good method that I choose. Okay. Second on the list. Y'all gotta start speaking some positivity, okay? I don't know when this is gonna be over, okay? They said when it's all over, we shall wear a crown, okay? I need to go to Party City and get me a tiara, but they closed, okay? I don't know when this is going to end. No one does. And they said when Jesus come back, he come back like this. You see how fast I blink? That's what they said. That's what I've been told, okay? I can only go by what I know. So I don't know, you know, when this is going to be over. I don't know if it's the end of the world. I don't know. In the meantime, in between time, I'm speaking positivity, okay? My 2020 does not have to be canceled. We're only in the 4th month, which means there are 8 more months to go. So you mean to tell me you're going to cancel out your whole year because of something that's happening right now, and we could wake up tomorrow and it could all be over? I don't know if it will be, but I do know, you know, there's a little man named Jesus, or you know, a little God I serve. But that's neither here nor there. That's just me. That's just me. So I'm not saying with my mouth that my 2020 is going to be canceled. Let me tell you, okay, my summer ain't canceled either. I've had a canceled summer. Try having a baby at the beginning of June when everything is starting to pop, okay? And you can't go outside and everybody else is outside, all right? And you look over like, oh, I'm about to go get my nails done, and then your baby start crying. I'm like, girl, no, you're not. You're a whole mother. You're not going anywhere, okay? You're staying in the house with this baby. And I'm old school, so I had to stay in the house for 3 months. I ain't take my baby outside for 12 weeks unless it was to go to a doctor's appointment, okay? So y'all don't know what a canceled summer really is, for real, for real. And we're only in the 4th month of 2020. How are you saying 2020 is canceled? You don't even know what tomorrow is going to bring. I don't even know what tomorrow is going to bring. Truth be told, the government don't even know what tomorrow is going to bring. Listen, I choose to speak positivity. I choose to be realistic. I choose to know what's going on, and in that I still choose to speak positive. I'm not canceling my 2020 because y'all say y'all is canceled. I'm not. Things have already still been happening for me while I'm sitting in my home, because those things that are supposed to happen for me are supposed to happen for me because that's what God had for me, whether it's a pandemic going on outside or whether we're stuck in the house, okay? It still happened for me because that was supposed to happen for little old me. Now you could choose to say that your 2020 is canceled because you're grown. I'm just not following suit. I choose to believe that at some point this year this will be over, whether it be 2020, summer 2020, whether it be fall 2020, okay? But I'm preparing from here on out for whenever it may end. I'm gonna be ready, okay? So listen, like I said, I ain't Peter Popoff. I ain't trying to say, you know, miracle water, and low-key a little miracle water might do us all some justice right now. But I choose to speak positivity. I can't say my 2020 is canceled because I still got big dreams. I still got big plans. I cannot speak that with you all. I'm realistic and I know what's going on, and I know that things are not, you know, changing tomorrow, or it could, because you know, God might say, hey listen, I'm shutting this down right now and I'm going to change it tomorrow. That's just what I choose to believe. Now if you choose to believe differently, that is your prerogative, Bobby Brown. I'm just saying these are 5 ways to keep me motivated, and I'm sharing them with you all. And I just think speaking a little bit of positive may help us out a little bit, because if we speak it, you know, maybe we start to believe it and things may just change if the whole world can, okay, because they said touch and agree, or you know, when 2 or 3 gather, something that said in church or something like that. I don't be listening like that, but I know what they saying. Okay, I know what they mean. I know what they mean. We need to touch and agree. Everybody need to speak positive. Number 3, go for a walk. I feel that when I go for walks outside, it takes away from everything that's going on. When I go for a walk, I feel like, and I had to repeat that, it takes away from everything that's going on. Because all of y'all begging to do is to go outside. You can go outside. So go outside for a walk. You just can't go places. So when I tell you yesterday I got up and I got dressed and I did my hair and I went for a walk, it made me feel 100 times better about what is going on. Because I was one with nature, okay? I was one with nature. I walked around my neighborhood. I said hey to my neighbors. They were outside in their garages grilling, keeping their social distance. And it made me feel good. It made me feel like a regular Sunday. The only thing I was missing was church. I went for a walk and it was so beautiful. Despite that, everything that was going on around me, just being outside for those couple of minutes took away a lot of the feeling of what's really happening. Like I said, y'all, still be realistic, but that took away a lot. I walked outside and I felt refreshed. I felt renewed and I felt restored. Hallelujah. Anyway, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, number 4, plan a daily routine. I'm trying to get into planning a quarantine routine. Do I want to get up? Do I want to take a shower? Do I want to, you know, make breakfast? A routine is good. It's my 3rd week working from home, my 3rd or 4th week working from home. And that first week, I think I just rolled out of bed, turned on the computer. Now, I'm more into a routine where I'm getting up, I'm taking the shower. You know, I mean, I take a shower anyway during the day, but instead of just rolling, okay, my day starts at 9. Instead of getting up at 8:50, rolling out of bed and cutting the computer on and signing on, I get up at 8, take a shower, gather my things, try to gather my son, because he goes upstairs to play while everybody's home. Gather my son, gather my things. I get in the shower. I try to, you know, meditate a little bit with Jesus the Christ. I try to make a little something to eat. And then by 9, I can sit down and be ready to start my day. And maybe in the middle of the day, I'll go for a walk. You know, planning a routine is good because you'll start. And I don't want us to be so, I know people are going to say, well, I'm not trying to get into a habit of staying in the house. Girl, we don't know when this is going to end. But in the meantime, in between time, grab a routine. Get you a routine. Get up, plan your day. Still plan your day. Make something of the day because you're going to be sitting in the house and then you're going to get bored. And then you're going to fall into things. I know we all need time to process things, but if you plan a routine, I'm just here to tell you what I do. It makes me feel 100 times better. Number 5, be prepared and be ready because one day this is going to be over. And what is your plan going to be when it all is over? When they say the doors of the church are now open, okay, coronavirus is stopping and the spread is slowing down, and now we're going to open up businesses little by little, or now we're going to do this and now we're going to do that. What is your plan? What is your plan for outside? You know, you might not have to learn a new skill while you're sitting in the house, but write a plan. Write a plan for if we have to be in the house until fall, and write a plan as if we're going to be out by summer. What is your plan going to be? I already know right now, when this is all over and we can fully get back to normality, I already know I got a few events that I want to plan. And those events can occur whether it's in summertime or whether it's in fall. This is my plan. This is my X, Y, and Z. I have a plan set up in place that if something ever happens like this again, this is the plan. So while we're inside right now, we need to plan for the next, because this is going to be over at some point, I believe. And if you have a plan, when it's all said and done, you can be ready when it's over. And child, what if this is the end of the world? What if Jesus is coming back? Are you ready? Just saying. But have a plan for when this is over. You can say, hey, I want to jump right into doing X, Y, and Z. People are losing their jobs. So their plan might to be, hey, I want to start a business when this is over. So when this next time then this comes, I can have X, Y, and Z going, or my, you know, my income can still flow. Or I want to start a savings account. So if something like this happens, I can still have money in the bank if I have to lose my job. What is your plan going to be when the quarantine is over? Y'all, I ain't a preacher. I don't want to be. I ain't TDD Jakes. I ain't Peter Popoff. I ain't John Gray. Okay, I'm just giving you a little bit of motivation of what I like to do. I felt like it was needed. Drop down in the comments if you got 5 ways that can help me stay sane in the quarantine. I hope this motivated you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Listen, choose faith over fear. That's what I'm trying to do. Pray to whoever you pray to. I'm not judging you, but this will be over. I don't know if it's going to be over soon. I don't have the final say. The government don't have the final say. That's just what I believe in. That's just who I believe in. I believe that God has the final say, and I don't know when it's going to be done. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm trying to stay motivated. I'm trying to keep my head above waters. But if you have a day that you feel like you just need to feel down, do that too, because it's a process. You have to go through that process. Everybody, I've had my days where I'm just like, Lord, what in the world is going on? And sometimes I even say, what in the hell is going on? But that's just me. Anyway, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video.